Welcome back, Fire family. Boy, do I have a good one for you today. I have found an application that you can put on your Amazon Fire Stick, not found in the Amazon App Store. This application is not only a one-click application, but it's an application that you can choose between several different languages. If you want to watch it in Spanish, if you want to watch it in French, if you want to watch it in Italian, if you want to watch it in Arabic, the option is there. On this application, there's content from all over the globe, from movies, TV shows, anime, and documentaries. This is an app that I have personally never seen a video made on, but I think that this application is amazing. If you want to learn what application it is that I'm talking about, sit back, grab your remotes, and let's begin. All right, I've got a banger for you today. You want to see the application that I've personally never seen a video made on before. Like I said, this application has so many cool features. Not only does it have movies, TV shows, anime, and documentaries, those languages that I just mentioned in the beginning of this video, those were just some of the languages. You are so ready to see what application it is that I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're gonna go to this magnifying glass right here. I'm gonna go down with my remote and click my center button. It's going to bring up this keypad. The first application that we're looking for today is called Downloader. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen as I type it out. As you can see, I've only typed out the first letter. It already comes fully spelled out for me. So there's no need for me to type out the whole thing. I'm just going to go down, highlight it, and click on it. You want to make sure that you get this orange application right here. Click on that. And then we're going to click our center button one more time. Right now, that downloader application is downloading, and then it's going to install. When it's finished, it's going to give us the option to open up that app. We actually want to go to our settings first, so let's click the home button on our remote. Settings is going to be found at the very end of our screens. I'm going to go down with my remote, and I'm going to highlight My Fire TV. Now, if you haven't updated your Fire Stick in a while, My Fire TV could be down here, or if you have an outdated Fire Stick, it could say My Device. Whichever one it may be that you have, let's go ahead and click into that. And we're going to get a screen that looks just like this. On my screen, I have something that says Developer Options. You may or may not have it, but we are going to need it. It is so simple to get. Where you're already highlighted on About, go ahead and click on that. And then you'll see that your device is highlighted. Once you see that your device is highlighted, click the center button on your remote several times. I have a message that comes up. It says, no need, you're already a developer. If you didn't already have developer options, yours would say, congratulations, you're now a developer. Now that you're a developer, let's hit that back button on our remote. We're going to go down to developer options and open that up. And highlighted is ADB debugging. It currently says that it's turned off. We need to enable that to be on. So let's click the center button on our remote one time. Now that that's on, we can go down to install unknown apps and open that up. And highlight it as Downloader. It's also turned off, and we need to enable it to be on as well. Let's click that center button on our remote one time. Now that Downloader's on, let's go find that Downloader application by clicking our home button. We're going to go down to the 3 squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go all the way down. As you can see, Downloader ended up at the bottom of the page. That's because any new applications that you install or you put on your device, they automatically go to the bottom of the page. Let's go ahead and open up Downloader. We're going to click our center button twice, and it's going to bring up this keypad. Now, Downloader serves as like a web browser. We can look for any address it is that we want, but for today, there's one specific address that I want to get to. So I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen so that you can follow along. All right, I've personally gone ahead and hit that go button, but if you need to pause this video if I'm going too fast, or you just want to make sure that you've typed it out 100% completely accurate, that is totally fine. Just like myself, you can go ahead and click that go button when you're ready. When you click that go button, it's going to bring you to this page. You'll see this little red arrow right here, or red circle, it actually serves as a cursor. With the remote, it can go right, left, up, or down. For today, we want to go over to the right just a little bit. I want to go down ever so slightly. I want to find this box that says download APK Android with that little green guy in it. You want to make sure that that red circle is somewhere within that rectangle. Once you've done so, we can go ahead and click on it. We can go on over and click to install. And as you see, it's giving us the option to open up that unlinked application. We actually want to go over to where it says done first. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to pop up this unnecessary installation file that we just don't need. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to click delete, and I'm going to delete that one more time. Now that we've deleted that unnecessary installation file, let's go back to our settings by clicking the home button on our remote. Once again, settings is going to be found at the very end of our screen. I'm going to go down and I'm going to highlight my Fire TV. Now, as a friendly reminder, if you haven't updated your Fire Stick, my Fire TV could be down here, or if you have an outdated Fire Stick, it could say my device. Let's go ahead and click into it. I'm going to go down to developer options, open it up, and open up install unknown apps. As you can see earlier, we turned on downloader, but if you go down, unlinked is currently turned off, and we need to enable that to be on as well. Just like download earlier, click the center button on your remote one time. Now that that's on, we can go find the unlinked application by clicking our home button. 3 squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go down, and just like downloader earlier, unlinked ended up at the bottom of the page. Let's go ahead and open up unlinked. Add a new library. Where are we going to be visiting? What store are we going to? Where are we getting these applications? Let's go and click our center button. Click it one more time, and it's going to bring up this keypad. Now this keypad is asking for a code to get into a specific store. Today, I'm going to be taking you to my store, where I have over 50 applications. Each application offering movies, TV shows, live TV, sports, and so much more. But before I just hand out that code, you know, it is not the easiest task in the world to make your own store, put over 50 apps in them, keep them updated and fresh and ready to go daily. And so that I can keep making videos just like this. If you could smash that subscribe button for me, it would mean the world to me. Once you've hit that subscribe button, I'll go ahead and throw up that code on the screen so that you can follow along. First and foremost, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you need to take some time to pause this video, if I'm going too fast, if you need to catch up, or you just want to make sure you've typed out that code correct, that is totally fine. When you're ready, just like myself, I'm going to go ahead and click this next button. And when you click that next button, it's going to bring you to this page. Before we can move on, I need all my viewers and my subscribers to read this message right here on why it is that you must have a VPN when using these third-party applications. Now, we'll talk more about that later, but once you've read that message and you understand that message, we can go ahead and click that center button on our remote. We're going to find this arrow already highlighted, click on it, click this file right here, and welcome to my store, which I like to call the Fire Vault. Guys, this is where I have over those 50 applications, movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, and so much more. Now you'll see here that all the applications are ordered alphabetically, but if you go down, you can see that they're categorized. For today, I've gone ahead and made what I call a YouTube example. The first application that I've highlighted here is the IPVanish VPN. That's because it's the most important app that we're going to download today. With the IPVanish VPN, we can stay safe, protected, anonymous, and keep our internet browsing private. Now, depending on what country you live in or what internet provider you might have, a lot of the times they're putting restrictions on you and throttling your device. With the IPVanish VPN, we can overcome that internet censorship. And also, depending on what app you open up, a lot of the time they actually prompt you to use a VPN. So let's go ahead and get the IPVanish VPN by clicking our center button on our remote and clicking download. We're going to click install app. And we're going to go over to install one more time. All right, you see that it's kicked us back to the store. Now this is what we're here for. we're going to go over to this NetMirror TV. This is the application that I'm hyping up. This application has content from all over the globe. There's so many languages you can click from. You can click on a movie made in a different country and watch it in whatever language you'd like to. I think that is so awesome. Like I said, movies, TV shows, anime, documentaries, content from all over the globe. Let's go ahead and get this NetMirror TV by clicking the center button on a remote. And as you can see, it says open app and then enter that code. Those are the instructions when you open up this application. So let's go ahead and click download. Install app. And install one more time. And once again, it's kicked us back to the store. Now I want to go over here to NetFly. Now I know that I said that I'm talking about one app. You know, you would look at the thumbnail or the title of this video, think that I was just going to have one app. Nope, I've got two. Now, a lot of you may have heard of this app, but not every app that I recommend or that I show you guys, everyone's a fan of. So I wanted to give some people another option, a very similar app. Because with NetFly, you can also choose to watch stuff in a different language, which I think is also amazing. Now, with NetFly, you're going to have movies, TV shows, and live TV, which is so awesome. Let's go ahead and click that center button on a remote to get NetFly. We're going to click download. We're going to click install app. And one last time, we're going to go over and click install. And just like that, it's kicked us back to the store for a final time. Now remember, I've given you two options. This is that brand new app that I've never seen any video made on, but I think that it's too good not to tell everybody about. Now with that app, it is also a one-click app. There's no link sources to pick from. You click it and it plays, and if you just go up, it'll ask you what language you want to watch it in. I think that is so awesome. Now remember that this is a YouTube example. This is for today's video. When you're watching this video and you're trying to do this whole setup on your own device, this may or may not be in my YouTube example. You can find both of these applications in my movies and TV shows category in my store. But while you're already in my store, please feel free to browse the rest of the store, see what other applications you're interested in, which other applications you want to put onto your device, or what fits your entertainment needs. You don't just have to download these two applications, but that NetMirror TV application, I'm so hyped about it, and I think that you guys should be too. Please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Let's go find these three applications that we've downloaded today by clicking the home button on a remote. We're going to go to the three squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it. And just like earlier with downloader and unlinked, they all ended up at the bottom of the page. Now, I know it can be very annoying, time-consuming, or even a hassle to have to click that home button on your remote. Go all the way over to the three squares and a plus sign. Click on it and go all the way down just to find that newly installed app or to open up the app that it is that you'd like to use. I'm going to make everything so much easier on everyone. We're going to start right here with my unlinked store. I want you to find those three dashes on your remote. Go ahead and click on them, and you're going to get some options appearing at the bottom of your screen. I want to go down to move to front and click on that. We're going to do it again with IP Vanish, three dashes, move to front. NetMirror TV, three dashes, move to front. And NetFly, three dashes, move to front. Now you might be wondering, well, what's the point if they just went from the bottom to the top of the page? Don't you still have to click your home button and go to the three squares and a plus sign? Nope. Let's go ahead and click the home button on our remote. And just like that, those applications that we downloaded today are on the home screen of our Amazon device. There's no more hunting for your apps. There's no more remembering where they went or taking that hassle or making it so time consuming by going to the three squares and a plus sign and going all the way down just to find the application is that you want. Every time you open up your device or press that home button, they're right there, easily accessible. Let's go over these applications one quick last time. We have NetFly, movies, TV shows, and live TV. Just like the other application, some of these movies and some of the TV shows, you can choose to watch them in a different language, which I think is awesome. Then we've got NetMirror TV. This app, like I said, content from all over the globe. You can watch it in several different languages, and they've got an array of every kind of entertainment that you can think of. If you go down 2 times, there's my unlinked store. Now I wanted to put that on the home screen of your Amazon device so that you could visit that store at any point that you'd like. I know that I sound like a broken record or a parrot, but I wanted to reiterate that that store is available to you. Find what other application it is that you like. See what inventory you want to add to your applications. It might not just be these 2 apps. Now I know that we're super excited to open up these apps and figure out what it is that they have to offer and watch our movies and watch our TV shows. But we never open up any of these applications without turning on our VPN first. So let's go over to the IPVanish. We're going to click our center button. And we're going to get a screen that looks just like this. It says sign up and log in. Now if you don't already have an IPVanish account for whatever reason, that's okay. I'll make it very simple for everyone to get an account. You can go to this link right here, or you can scan that QR code up in the corner. I'll also leave a link down in my description and in my comment section. While you're on the IPVanish website, you can learn more about why it is that you need a VPN, and you can really find out why IPVanish really is the best. While you're on IPVanish's website, you'll be directed to pick a plan. Once you've picked a plan and you're signed up, IPVanish is going to email you a confirmation to sign in. While you're signing in, I'm going to sign in, and I'll be right back. All right, you're signed up, you're signed in, you've got your IPVanish account, and you're ready to connect to your VPN so that you can stay safe, secure, protected, and anonymous, and so that you can overcome that internet censorship of your country or your internet provider, putting restrictions on you or throttling your device. You're ready for your internet browsing to be private. It is so simple to connect to the VPN. You're going to see this green rectangle right here that says connect. It's already highlighted. Let's click the center button on a remote. And if you get this pop up, just go down and click OK, and you'll watch your country get highlighted green. Once your country is highlighted green, you know that you're connected to the VPN, you're safe, secure, anonymous, and you're going to overcome that internet censorship. Now you'll see down here it says time connected 13, 14, 15, 16 seconds. Now we're always going to remain connected to this VPN unless you go back and click that center button to disconnect or you turn off your device. So we're going to remain connected to the VPN even if we just click our home button just like that. And once again, there's those applications, easy access, no more hunting for the apps. They're right there on the home screen of your device. Guys, I know you're so eager to watch these movies and TV shows and find out what these apps have to offer, so I won't hold you anymore. That's going to conclude today's video, but before you leave, if you could do me a huge favor and drop a like down below, it would mean the world to me. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, something's not working right, or you simply just want to thank me for my work, you can leave a comment down in the comment section below. I get back to every single comment as soon as possible. And so that I can keep making videos just like this, and the best way to thank me for my work by having an app store, having over 50 apps in there and keeping them updated. If you could smash that subscribe button, once again, that would be highly appreciated. Last but not least, if you could share this video with a family member, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor, anybody that you can think of. Maybe it's somebody that already has a Fire Stick or somebody that really just needs to get one. It would mean the world to me. And until the next video, the fire's out.